It's your boy Evie. You're watching Evie Family ENT. And if you like what you see, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. So you could become part of Evie's family. Now we are doing Eminem, Marshall Mathers. So we're working our way backwards. So let's get it. Let's go. This one, so it was Slim Anus, then it was Marshall Mathers, then it was whatever that song was just called, and then it was whatever one M responded to, if he responded.
And when I want to say something, I'll just wave my hand. You see me?
Yeah.
That way you can cut it and I'll talk or whatever.
All right. Sounds good. Hey, Inge. All right. So let's get it and let's go.
You know, I just don't get it. Last year I was nobody. This year I'm selling records.
I have heard this before.
Used to come around like I owe him something. The fuck you want from me? $10 million? The fuck out of here. You see, I'm just Marshall Mathers. Marshall Mathers. I'm just a regular guy. I don't know why all the fuss about me. Fuss about me. Nobody ever gave a fuck before. All they did was doubt me. It was doubt me. Now everybody wanna run their mouth and try to take shots at me. Take shots at me. Yeah. You might see me talking. You might.
Does that mean stop?
Oh no, I was saluting George.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What up, George?
No, but I've heard this before.
You have?
I've actually heard this one before. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember it, but I have heard it.
Okay. Well, you said you don't remember it, so we'll still go through it.
Oh, we're definitely going through
Because
it.
it's definitely fresh. Yeah, let's do it.
Take shots at me. Yeah. You might see me talking, you might see me walking. You might see me walking a dead Rottweiler dog with his head chopped off in the park with a spike collar, hollering at him cause the son of a bitch won't quit barking. Or leaning out a window with a cocked shotgun, driving up the block in the car that they shot Pac in, looking for pigs, killers, dressing ridiculous, blue and red like I don't see what the big deal is. Double barrel 12 gauge bigger than Chris Wallace. Pissed off cause Biggie and Pop just missed all this. Watching all these cheap imitations get rich off them and get dollars. It should have been theirs like they switched wallets. And amidst all this crisp popping and wristwatches, I just sit back and just watch and just get nauseous. And walk around with an empty bottle of Remy Martin, starting shit like some 26-year-old skinny carton. God damn it! And anti-Backstreet and Ricky Martin.
Yeah. What up?
Yeah. So far, I don't think he's mentioned ICP once, but I completely remember this. He's going crazy. I love the fact that he said, you could catch me walking down the street with a dead Rottweiler. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy, bro. Like, the way he comes up with shit to think about and how to put it together, dude, it's fantastic, dude. His writing is fucking, it really is something to behold. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Like, I ain't never going to take anything away from him, dude. He is way too nice, bro. And I think the thing that people get twisted a lot is that because I'm an ICP fan, I automatically don't like him. And I've never said I don't like him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you never came off that way, even when we did the Wicked Way.
Right. I just never got into his music.
Yeah, I get it.
You know? And one time, okay, so off the first CD he had, I was listening. I actually went and bought his first CD, right? The one with Slim Shady and all that shit, you know? And I put it in and I'm listening to it, and the dude says something about grabbing some Faygo. And I was like, no, he did not.
Faygo root beer. And I just stand there and I call myself and they look cool. Yeah.
I was like, no, he didn't. Because there's been so many talented groups that come out of Detroit. Nobody's mentioned Faygo except for ICP.
Yeah, that was definitely a shot at ICP. Yeah.
And 100%. I took that motherfucker directly out the CD player and just threw it out the fucking window.
Oh, that's wild. You are one of them?
I was like, how you gonna bite my dude's shit?
That's wild.
And from there, I never really listened to him. You know what I'm saying? I heard his shit in passing in movies, on the radio, whatever. There are some really good songs, don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? That lose yourself in the moment. Don't
start with that. There's some really good songs, and then you bring up lose yourself.
I only know the mainstream garbage.
Exactly.
You know
that's why you're gonna know the good shit.
So that's why I'm sitting down with you, right? To learn a little bit more about him, because I have an open mind. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It goes both ways, because I don't know shit about ICP. I never listened to them either. So
right. So we can share and learn from each other, man. And that shit is fire, bro.
back.
You know, and that's something that's crazy to me is because you've probably been listening to M probably almost as long as I've been listening to ICP. I'm just
Probably.
older. That's the only reason.
Agree.
So the fact that you don't listen to ICP and I don't listen to M
makes this
you know what I'm
night
saying?
perfect.
This makes it a thing.
Back.
That makes this a thing. And
Back.
I fucking love it, dude.
Oh, trust me.
Cinematic,
Do not
what's
worry,
happening,
Chris.
homie?
And what up, Cinematic? You know, we turning Sack into a fucking stand. You already know.
Hell yeah.
Because we just heard.
We're gonna get you on that Juggalo paint, man. I'm telling you.
Oh.
One day you're gonna be wearing that face paint, my guy.
We are, but we got to get back into the track. We got to get to these disses, yo.
I might even cut my hair short and dye it blonde. No, I'm just kidding. Come on.
Pocket.
You heard him.
Looking for bigs killers, dressing ridiculous. Blue and red, like I don't see what the big deal is. Double barrel 12 gauge, bigger than Chris Wallace. Pissed off, cause Biggie and Pop just missed all this. Watching all these cheap imitations get rich off them and get dollars. It should have been theirs, like they switched wallets. And amidst all this Chris popping and wristwatches, I just sit back and just watch and just get nauseous. And walk around with an empty bottle of Remy Martin, starting shit like some 26-year-old skinny carton. And anti-Backstreet and Ricky Martin, whose instincts to kill in sync. Don't get me started. These fucking brats can't sing and Britney's garbage. What's this bitch retarded? Give me back my $16.
I'm pausing it right there. You know why? I don't know why I just did that like a fucking female, but I'm pausing it right there because remember in the last one when we were just on the ICP disc and we got into the whole conversation about
how he dissed everybody.
No, yeah, about the mainstream, and they were taking shots at M for P
he
and
even had
mainstream.
motherfuckers in videos like Christina Aguilera.
Yeah, he was huge at this time because the Slim Shady LP took off. Right,
yeah, he was killing them in songs, bro. He's always been at their necks.
But I'm saying that's why he said that right here. That's why he brought all those up right here. That was directly to tie in to him going into this disc. That's why he said that's why he's taking shots at all of them right now. When he said, "What is Britney retarded? Give me back my $16." And instincts to kill instinct. They'll get me started. That's why he's doing that.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's always done that in his beginning of his career. I mean, he was doing it a lot.
Well, we are also doing a reaction. I wanted to point that out so people can see. Because you got to stand defending M right now, and I'm about to call out everything. And I'm a debater too. I love debating, master debating. But no, I am a debater. Pause. And I'm a stand. So this is. I'm calling everything I see out. I don't give a damn. F the reaction at this point. F the reaction.
That's my Stan Bader right there.
Oh no.
26-year-old skinny carton. An anti-Backstreet and Ricky Martin, whose instincts to kill in sync. Don't get me started. These fucking brats can't sing and Britney's garbage. What's this bitch retarded? Give me back my $16. All I see is sissies and magazines smiling. Whatever happened to wilding out and being violent? Whatever happened to catching the good old-fashioned passionate ass whooping and getting your shoes coat and your hat took it? New kids on the block sucked a lot of dick. Boy-girl groups make me sick, and I can't wait till I catch all you faggots in public. I'ma love it. Vanilla Ice don't like me. Said some shit and vibe despite me. Then went and dyed his hair just like me. A bunch of little kids wanna swear just like me. And run around screaming I don't care, just bite me. I think I was put here to annoy the world and destroy your little 4-year-old boy or girl. Plus I was put here to put fear in faggots who spray Faygo root beer and call themselves clowns cause they look queer. Faggot too dope and silent gay, claiming Detroit,
well y'all live 20 miles away.
And I don't wrestle, I knock you fucking faggots the fuck out. Ask them about the club they was at when they snuck out. After they ducked out the back when they saw us and bugged out. Ducked down and got paintball shot at they truck. Blow. Look at y'all running your mouth again when you ain't seen a fucking mile road south of 10. And I don't need help from D12 to beat up 2 females in makeup who may try to scratch me with lean nails. Slim anus, you damn right Slim anus. I don't get fucked in mine like you 2 little flaming faggots.
Yo, come on now. Come on now.
Hey, that was nice. That was nice. He got him. I ain't gonna say he did it. You know what I'm saying? They both went at each other homophobically. You know what I'm saying? Which is fine. That's even. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I believe that he might be right with the 20 mile shit. You know what I'm saying? I honestly don't think they're from Detroit proper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're not from Detroit.
So, you know, he got him on that. Yeah, man, and he
He rebutted it,
dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He talking about the Slim Anus thing. You know what I'm saying? Because we'll listen to that next. That'll be the first diss track out, and that's dope, man. And that's the thing about him, dude. Like, he's a great writer. So for him to be able to put that shit in there, now I still don't know the actual, you know, what went down at the club. Something went down at the club. I don't know what exactly went down at the club.
Okay.
I've heard, you know,
yeah, you're gonna hear different stories from
yeah,
yeah,
right.
yeah,
I don't know what's true because I wasn't there. You
Right.
know? And I'm not inclined to be like, oh, I fuck with ICP, so I believe everything they say. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not that type of person. So to take both of the sides, right? Something probably in the middle happened. You know what I'm saying?
So where are you what's your level of rating? Like, I feel like this is just for you to get an understanding, but for like the people watching and for the reactions that we put out and for the live or whatnot, what's your level that you're like, what are you basing this off of? Like, for me, for example, it's rap, so I'm trying to compare the rap. I'm also trying to compare the rebuttals. I'm also trying to compare what the facts are, what's false, what's he say, she say. Like, I'm trying to take all of it in, you know? Pause. But I'm trying to, like,
I'm going to tell you this, just.
But what are you basing it off of?
Eminem can rap better than anybody pretty much in the galaxy. Okay, so that's off the table. We already fucking know that. You know
but this remember, this is around.
He's also an amazing writer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but this is 20
ICP
years
shit,
ago.
Huh?
This was 20 years ago. Remember that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He's always been
Yeah.
writer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've never taken anything away from him. I won't. I look like a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? Just like a straight up fucking liar. Because I would be, you know. Anybody who says that M can't rap or raps worse than ICP, they're just fucking lying to you. But it isn't about that skill level for me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I'm asking you. What is it about for you?
ICP for the stories they told. You know what I'm saying? How they told them and how they delivered them was in a gimmicky, fun, silly way. You know what I'm saying? That was not really. It definitely wasn't PG shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it wasn't. They dressed it up like psychopath killers, but it was about doing good in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it was about. And they also have a lot of fun, just bullshit tracks that mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? And those are the tracks that, you know, I love. You know what I'm saying? Like the Netting Game. The Netting Game was an amazing track. You know what I'm saying? It's like the dating game, but it's called the Netting Game. And they had 3 bachelors and a chick, and the chick would ask them questions, and they would just give the most ridiculous fucking answers, but in rap form. It was fucking amazing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You know, first off, I could never love you, Richie bitch. Yo, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that.
Yeah, but no. I understand that. I guess my thing is I'm trying to figure out how to put it to the song. You know, I'm trying to go off of these songs and make this like a.
If you wanna ask me straight up, do you think I think this song is better than the ICP song? Just ask it.
I mean, I don't even think I have to ask. If you say no, you're crazy. If you think this song is worse,
just ask me.
I will ask. Do you think this song is better than ICP song?
I do.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I didn't think that had to be asked. I think that's just a obvious statement. I mean, I'm. It's because again, it is
an obvious statement, and it isn't about. Okay, I know we look at rap like you and I went into the Kendrick, you know,
right. We were both fully unbiased.
Really a fan of either,
yeah. Right?
We don't. Yeah, right. And that's cool because we can really get in there and start saying what we fuck with, you know what I'm saying, what we don't. And this makes it a little bit more tough, which ain't it ain't a factor, but it ain't about, for me, okay, Eminem's a better rapper. I can admit that. I can talk about that, you know what I'm saying? I can give you reasons why I think he is a better rapper.
Yeah, so what are you basing it off of? I just need to know that so I can know what style I need to know what I'm supposed to be looking for during this beef specifically, because I'm focused on the rap. I don't know the ICP. I learned that was something brand new I learned today was about, I didn't even know this started from the whole flyer. I didn't know any of that. So
honestly, it probably started before that. We will never know. You know what I'm saying? They may have just bumped each other, you know, behind curtain, you know what I'm saying?
But based off of what they're saying, like, I learned that, and that's actually cool because that gives me some respect for ICP because I never knew anything. So that's why I'm excited to do this, because I'm learning more about ICP. And then it could give me a better look. But we are also, again, we're also doing this as it's not a reaction because you've heard the ICPs and I've heard the M's, but also we got to base it off something. If it's going to be a Juggalo versus Stan, we got to, I need to know what you're looking at, or is it just going to be like, fuck this, I just rock with ICP. Because even though, fuck this, I do rock with M, I'm learning shit that could make me change my mind. I mean, it's highly unlikely I'm going to change my mind, but there's a chance I could. But if you're going into this with just a, fuck that, I rock with ICP no matter what, then it's kind of pointless to do this, because then it doesn't we're not really doing anything.
The last one. So I'm not saying that.
So I'm asking you, I don't know how else to ask you this question. Like, again, here's how I'm basing mine off of. When we're going through these songs, I'm focused on who's rapping better. I'm focused on what rebuttals are being said back and forth.
Well, that's why I was saying they both went at each other, homophobically. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of cancels it out, right?
I mean, not really though, because M rebutted everything that they said.
Right, and he hit him with the Slim Anus bar.
He rebutted their whole song,
which is cool. And we also talked about the club thing. We talked about this already, and I don't know what happened there. I wasn't there. So if M is saying we shot at your shit, and ICP is saying you ain't shoot us with shit, you know what I'm saying? It's got to be somewhere in the middle. That's why I was saying, like, if you take both of what they're saying, maybe either one of them's not absolute. Maybe one of them is. I don't fucking know. Okay, here, I'm gonna chat for everyone that's watching. For everyone that's watching, chat. I'm calling a lifeline. What up, Bogo? Here's the lifeline. Who in the damn chat, I will pin the message on the screen, who in the chat can explain to him what I'm trying to get across, because I don't think he's understanding what I'm trying to say. Like, if we're going through these songs, it's because I'm making this a competition. I thought that's what this is about, is the competition part. But we already established that this track is better than the last one, so that wouldn't be a fucking win for him.
It would be. I don't just want you to, no. And
I told you why.
Be. Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Because of his writing and because
I don't know if you're right, but I can't explain it.
But that's my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
No, I respect your opinion, bro.
Different reasons.
I'm trying to figure out what you're basing the songs off of.
Well, this one right here only had about.
We're not even done with it though. We still got
more about ICP.
Yes, he just started. That's what I was saying.
Okay, so
we haven't even got halfway through the song.
Okay,
all right.
I told you I heard it before, but I don't remember it.
All right, so let's do it.
Let's continue. Yeah,
let's continue.
The silent game, claiming Detroit when y'all live 20 miles away. And I don't wrestle, I knock you fucking faggots the fuck out. Ask them about the club they was at when they snuck out. After they ducked out the back when they saw us and bugged out. Ducked down and got paintball shot at their truck. Look at y'all running your mouth again when you ain't seen a fucking mile road south of 10.
And see, what I was saying at that part was when he said all that, again.
And I said that M got him with the outside of Detroit shit too.
Yeah. And that's why I'm glad that I brought that up. I'm glad that we had that talk on the last one because remember, we're going backwards. So
right.
He said all, and that was the original reason I started talking about this in the beginning was because we're going backwards. And then they brought that up to M in the song after this one, saying the 23 mile, 24 mile. But M, what did I say, y'all? What did I say? 8 Mile is it's like the edge of it. Maybe you could say 9 Mile a little bit, but not really. No, because 9 Mile is where Southfield starts, where Warren starts, where Ferndale starts, where Oak Park is, because I'm from Detroit. So I know this area. And M called it right on spot. He said, you haven't seen a road south of 10 because M's are from around this area. And then we've already figured out the fact that ICP's not. But that's why I was asking you where are they basing it off of, because in the track after this track, they go talking about how M's not from here and they bring up mile roads, but that was pointless of them to do because M already just made them look wrong about that on the track before they even did it. And that's why I was asking you, where are you basing these disses from so I can get a good understanding of where this debate is going to go. Because I need to know what arguments I'm going to come with and what I should be looking for and not looking for. And that's why I was trying to get an understanding. I already know you know the song. You said the song's better and all that. I'm not trying to make you look stupid. I just love debating, bro.
Well,
I love debating.
Stupid, so.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Okay, let me take that back. You're not stupid, but I love debating, right? I love debating.
Right. And that's
I'm
why
competitive.
I succeeded that this track is already better. Let's just put it this way. All of M's music is better than all of ICP's music sonically, right? But that's not why I listen to ICP. I like ICP because of what they stand for, you know what I'm saying, and what they represent. You know what I'm saying? Everything about them is about everybody's included. It doesn't matter what background you come from. If you're willing to rock with us, we'll fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I love ICP, not because they hate Eminem. That would be fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Because they have this beef, it started somewhere in Detroit. We don't really know what happened. You know what I'm saying? We hear things that have happened, which is great, but as far as like having things to rebuttal, the only thing we can do is talk about what track is playing. You know what I'm saying? And I've given all my feedback on this track so far.
Okay.
He even brought up the wrestling thing because they have this thing called Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and they used to do like a bunch of backyard wrestling, but then they started like putting on actual wrestling matches. That's why he said, I don't even wrestle, I'll knock you both out.
Okay. That's even doper.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
and that's shit talking. I love the shit talking.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So at least I got a better understanding now. So we're gonna go a little bit back. I'm gonna let the song play. I'm not gonna stop it here again, but I got a better understanding because I was ready to debate. I thought that you were gonna be like a hardcore juggalo.
Did you think I was gonna be like a dude?
Yes, I want that argument. I want the argument. I want someone to argue me about this like a fucking throwing shots at M crazy because I'm gonna come back and rebuttal everything they say. I want that smoke. I want the smoke.
Well, I guess you're gonna have to take it up with somebody who just doesn't realize that M can spit.
I'm trying to get more shit out. I'm trying to get them mad.
You ain't gonna get me mad. I don't let people affect my mood.
Back.
Come on, man. I smoke too much weed for that shit. But what I'm saying is that this record right here, sonically, it sounds much better. You know what I'm saying? This is a professionally recorded album in fucking Dre's studio. You know what I'm saying? This is not some shit that was put together in someone's back room.
Okay, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm just saying.
Don't do that.
It sounds sonically better. What did I say? Does it not sound sonically better? Is it not better written? Is it not better delivered?
Yes.
Is it okay?
But don't take the rap skill out. I know you didn't because you said it earlier. I know. Yeah. But don't take the rap skill out of it. It's not just because it's a studio album.
That would be like, okay, I'm a Kings fan, right? I love.
Yo, I'm trying to pick a fight. I'm literally trying to pick a fight. I'm telling you that right now.
We had to play Kobe every time in the fucking playoffs. You think I was like embracing Kobe during the playoffs? Fuck no. I was like, fuck you, Kobe. But I also realized that he's one of the best that ever fucking did it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was so mad at him all the time, because he's so fucking good.
Facts. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we gotta play the song. Again, I'm trying to pick a fight, y'all. So I'm gonna.
You ain't gonna get it over
lower it. I'm trying.
Annoy the world. Destroy your little 4-year-old boy or girl. Plus, I was put here to put fear in faggots who spray Fagel root beer and call themselves clowns because they look queer. Faggot too dope and silent gay, claiming Detroit when y'all live 20 miles away. And I don't wrestle, I'll knock you fucking faggots the fuck out. Ask them about the club they was at when they snuck out, after they ducked out the back when they saw us and bugged out. Ducked down and got paintball shot at they truck. Loud. Look at y'all running your mouth again when you ain't seen a fucking mile road south of 10. And I don't need help from D12 to beat up 2 females in makeup who may try to scratch me with lean nails. Slim anus, you damn right Slim anus. I don't get fucked in mine like you 2 little flaming faggots. Just Marshall Mathers. I'm not a wrestler guy, I'll knock you out if you talk about me. Come and see me on the streets alone if you assholes doubt me. And if you wanna run your mouth, then come take your best shot at me. Is it because you love me that y'all expect so much of me? You little groupie bitch, get off me, go fuck Puffy. Now because of this blonde mop that's on top of this fucked up head that I've got, I've gone pop. The underground just spun around and did a 360. Now these kids diss me and act like some big sissies. Oh, he just did some shit with Missy, so now he thinks he's too big to do some shit with MC Get Busy.
Exactly what I was trying to say, yo. Exactly what I was trying to say on the last track.
I don't even know what that is because ICP never worked with Missy. But
no,
I don't know who he's talking about.
No, basically what he was referring to, yeah, he said Missy made it into a bar, but he was saying now that this blonde hair that I got, and now that this blonde hair mop that I got on top of my head, all of a sudden I've gone pop. Now he's too big to do some shit with MC Get Busy, and then he said Get Missy, so he's saying like, oh, now he's too mainstream. Again, M called out everything that I just heard, because I never heard the ICP diss. But now that we're hearing it backwards, literally M said everything that they were dissing M for on the next track.
But
M's already calling them out. Yeah, but that's what
They're going to talk shit. Of course, they're going to call them pop and all that shit. You
gotta come with legit bars. Like you're gonna talk shit, but I can't. I mean,
they're talking about each other being homosexuals. Of course, they're not fucking legit bars.
Yeah, but I'm not. No, I'm not talking about that part. I'm talking about the rap part of it. You can't How am I supposed to respect a diss that they just put out after this one when he's literally saying the same thing I was saying? Like they were giving him shots about him blowing up after the Slim Shady LP, but it was like he didn't ask for that shit just because he got success, and now they're trying to use his success as a problem.
Why wouldn't you talk shit about that?
Because if you're going to come with a diss,
they're talking shit about everything else. Why wouldn't they talk shit about that?
Because this is rap and you're coming with a rap.
But he is mainstream. You cannot fucking deny it. He got MTV videos and shit.
Yeah,
he's on the radio.
Right, but he can still who cares? Who cares? That means just be successful.
That isn't about it. That isn't about who cares. The fact is he's mainstream and they talking shit about it. It don't mean anything. It just means he's talking shit.
Yeah, but it's a pointless bar because he's already explaining to them. He already basically rebutted their future diss. He basically took their future diss and made it worth nothing because he already called it out before they did. Now, if they would have took this bar and they would have flipped it, that would be a rebuttal, and I would think that's dope. But they didn't do any of that. They just basically doubled down and said the same thing M just said right here. That's what I think. That's my opinion of it. That's my opinion.
M is in a position right here, and this is just me thinking. M is in a position right here in his career to where he doesn't want to have to embrace this mainstream culture. He's always been the anti guy, right? When he was the anti guy. So when somebody says something like that to M, it's going to set him off, right? Even if it's just, hey, you sitting on Dre's lap type shit, right? That's going to set him off because he doesn't want to be, at this point in his career, the mainstream dude. We all know how M moves. He doesn't do commercials. He doesn't go to clubs. He doesn't go to the spotlight and put his face everywhere. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty much a dude who likes to stick to himself. You know what I'm saying? And for him to have to be thrust into the spotlight, it probably fucks with his psyche a bit. You know what I'm saying? So when you can fuck with his brain a little bit, saying, hey, you ain't nothing but a little pop bitch, you know what I'm saying? That's going to fuck him up.
Yeah, I get the reasoning of why they would talk shit. I understand that. But I'm just saying it's a point. Like, if you're going to talk shit about something as simple as that, when he's already...
It's like getting into someone's head.
It's getting under their skin. That's the shit that's like female shit to me. To me, this is a rap. My thing is, they made this a public thing, okay? If this was a private ordeal, that's where this is different to me, y'all. Like, if this was a private diss, and this was something, and we were close friends with them, and then we were having this discussion, but they made this to be a public rap diss. Back and forth. And then when you do that, you're making that shit like official, because now you're putting it strictly into rap, because you could take it outside of rap and they could fight or do whatever. But they made sure to keep putting this shit in rap and keep going. So if you're going to take it that far, then why even make that song that they just came out with? Why even drop that when they had nothing to say to him? They had one good bar, and the only good bar that they had was the flyer thing, because that is something that I didn't know. And it's not just because I didn't know it, but that was the only good bar that they had that was like a shot at M. It seems like everything else they said was complete lies.
Yeah, but M just did the same fucking thing.
And it was pointless.
He said, I'm gonna knock you both out. Do you really think M's gonna go knock two dudes out at one time?
No, he said ask them about the club that they were at.
They both talked about the club,
but
and they said two fucking different things.
But they brought it up in the Slim Anus first. So he was rebuttaling it, because remember, he started talking about the club, and then he ended it with, and you're damn right, Slim Anus, I don't get effed in mine like you too. So the whole entire thing was a rebuttal to what they were dissing him for in Slim Anus.
They didn't even bring up the club shit.
In Slim Anus, they brought up the paintball.
No, it was the last one we watched.
Yeah,
the last one we watched. It wasn't.
Didn't they say something about paintballs in Slim Anus?
Eminem ain't nothing but a bitch. That was that song.
Okay.
Slim Anus is the first one that dropped. We haven't listened to it yet.
Okay. Right.
And they don't bring up the club stuff in that. They basically call him gay again. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, why don't we do this? Why don't we finish this song? Because I got to hear Slim Anus to be able to argue any further now. I have to hear that to see. Yeah, I have to hear that part now.
Yeah.
So I digress. I digress for now.
And here's a little fun fact for you. ICP about the only motherfuckers who ain't faded away from hip hop after Eminem dissed them. That's a fact.
I mean,
what's Benzino been up to? What's Ja Rule been up to? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, okay, yeah, I will give you that, but but where is ICP though? Really?
They're everywhere. They're still putting out content, managing the record company, bringing in new artists all the time.
Yeah, but where was ICP? I mean, I don't care about the fame. I don't give a fuck about that. I personally don't. But for the sake of the argument and for the sake of this, where was ICP in comparison to how big a Ja Rule was? How big MGK was? How big?
I'm gonna tell you right
now. That matters though.
Icy's big enough to have a show anywhere on the globe they want.
Yeah,
Is that big enough?
But I mean, I could name 50.
I mean, I can't tell you numbers.
I mean, I can name at least like 5 or 6 Ja Rule songs off the top of my head, and I hated him. I never listened to him, but I can name the songs because they were played on the radio. Right. But I know that's a stupid thing because I don't even fuck with mainstream. But
you hear it because it was in a movie or some shit. You know?
Right. So that's why I'm saying that kind of matters where they were at when you're talking about ending careers, because it's like if they were bigger, probably could have ended their career too.
They would just end it. It would be, you know what I'm saying?
No, because not as many people are going to care. No, because not people aren't going to care, because if they're smaller, they have more loyal fans. When you're bigger, you have more people that know your name. Then you get people that like you because of the fame. You like some people that like you because of your rap. You like some people that like you because you look this way. Like there's so much that goes into it.
I can see the perspective that you're shooting at me, and I understand it. But honestly, if someone already doesn't have a fan base, you know what I'm saying, and nobody knows about them, then you bring them up like Eminem did. You know what I'm saying? That has a huge fan base.
You make them more famous.
So hold on. He's telling hundreds of millions of people about ICP and how they, you know, suck, right? ICP is only telling hundreds of thousands of people, right, that Eminem sucks. So everybody that heard Eminem say ICP sucks either did one of two things. Either said, fuck ICP, or they wouldn't listen to him.
Right. So he helped make them bigger.
Well, I wouldn't disagree with that. If ICP started getting some fans because of this diss record, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if I was ICP, I would do the same thing.
But that's the opposite effect of what happened to Ja Rule and Benzino. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the opposite effect.
Not really. Benzino's name is literally, Benzino is only relevant today, 30 years later, because of Eminem. That is the only reason people know Benzino at this point, is because of Eminem.
The only Benzino song that was listened to in that last 30
years.
Yeah,
no one knows his songs. They only still talk about him because of Eminem.
That doesn't keep him relative.
No, I'm not saying. I fucking hate Benzino's bitch ass.
Stupid shit he was saying.
Right, you know? but he had to use M to stay. Like, the only time he ever gets any clout is because of M.
But it ain't even. Okay, it is clout, but it's not productive clout.
No, it's not. It's stupid.
Cool, you had one song blow up in 30 years, but a week after
Honesty?
A week after that song aired, nobody listened to it again. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like no Vaseline from fucking Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying?
Personally, yeah, we're both agreeing on this part. I agree with you with Benzino. Benzino's a fucking. I've been saying this from day one. Benzino needs to spend time with his daughter and get her out of fucking being all in the industry and letting his daughter basically be part of fucking Hollywood and all this. He needs to take some time, sit his old ass down, and go spend time with his family. That's what he should do. But no, he's too busy obsessing over M. But that's a whole different. I'm just saying, back to the topic at hand. You can't say if I was ICP and my name would get bigger off of M, I would do it too. So, but all I'm saying is this all started from when you said that when we went back and forth about, well, if Eminem's bigger, then. You know, and they said something to M. I forgot exactly where it stemmed from now, y'all, because I've been fucking going off. And we're going in circles and shit. But there was a reason I said it. And when I think back to it, I will tell y'all. Or we could just go back in the damn life. I can't think of it right now. So you got me on this one. So let's go. But you didn't get me. Because I will remember.
Come and see me on the streets alone. If you assholes doubt me, assholes doubt me. And if you wanna run your mouth, then come take your best shot at me. Best shot at me. Is it because you love me that y'all expect so much of me? You little groupie bitch.
Yeah, I remember. Hold on, I remember.
Because of this blonde mop that's on top of this fucked up head that I've got, I've gone pop. The underground just fun.
That was why, because we said the whole thing was about the pop. It was all about the pop, remember? And I said it was stupid for them to even make a diss track back. Constantly just affirm. But they weren't rebuttaling anything, is what I'm saying. They were affirming M. They were basically
that wasn't what their
him.
diss track was about. It was just about, I'm gonna talk shit through this whole record, and I'm just gonna talk shit.
But
they brought up a few things.
Mmlp, don't waste your shit talking. Drop it in the chat. Don't waste your shit talk. Don't waste bars on stupid shit talking. Have good shit talking bars if you're gonna drop a rap track to M. That's my point.
I don't know why you're getting all upset, because this fucking song
I'm
is
not
way better
upset.
than ICP's.
Why do people say I'm upset? I am not.
Getting all hella loud
I love debating. I am not mad at all. But I am having a blast right now.
But when you debate, you're supposed to stay calm and relative. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're getting excited.
Yes, I'm excited, but I'm not mad. No, but I'm passionate, like motherfucker. Why do you stay up for 3 days?
I'm sitting there acting like I'm disagreeing with you, and you're trying to prove me wrong on something. I'm like, no, this is better. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, well, why'd they do this?
Zach, I told you from the get-go. I told you, I'm literally trying to pick a fight right now. I want to debate.
I told you this over and over. You're not.
Yo, I love having these fucking arguments, bro. I love it.
Discussion. We can have a debate, and
I'm not mad.
But I'm not going to be like, yo, fuck you and Eminem. You know what I'm saying?
When have I disrespected this dude once? Oh, see, facts. I need my facts over feeling shirt
with me.
Yeah, I'm trying to pick a debate. Yes, I'm trying to make this shit debateful. Now let's finish the damn trend.
We just debated, though.
Yeah,
we just debated, and I agreed with you.
Yeah,
you won the debate.
Okay, well, we still got
happy as fuck.
Well, we still got a lot more to go through, so let's go through it. All right. What up, friends? They got a scam started today.
Did y'all expect so much of me? You little groupie bitch, get off me, go fuck Puffy. Now because of this blonde mop that's on top of this fucked up head that I've got, I've gone pop. The underground just spun around and did a 360. Now these kids diss me and act like some big sissies. Oh, he just did some shit with Missy, so now he thinks he's too big to do some shit with MC. Get busy. My fucking bitch mom suing for 10 million. She must want $1 for every pill I've been stealing. Shit, where the fuck you think I picked up the habit? All I had to do was go in the room and lift up a mattress. Which is it, bitch, Mrs. Briggs or Miss Mathers? It doesn't matter, your attorney Fred Gibson's a faggot. Talking about I fabricated my past. He's just aggravated, I won't ejaculate in his ass.
Now that's a rebuttal. I'm gonna wait till the end, but that is a rebuttal, my guy.
So
see,
is he saying he didn't put their names on a flyer right there? Is that what he's saying right there? You fabricated my past.
I would assume that. See, I never knew what I always got from that, but now it makes sense. I agree with you on that. I agree with you because I never knew about the flyer.
I seen the actual flyer and it says ICP on it.
Right. See, that was something new that I learned, and I think you're right because he's like, but so I think M's point of that was to say like, you're lying about my past, you're making it seem, you're fluffing it up to say you're putting a spin on it. Is basically what M's saying.
That's why in the next song, which was the first song we listened to,
they brought up that. Right. And I said, and I gave them that good. I gave them that good. This
right.
But right here, I just want people to know. I want everyone to know at this part, and I want you to know that this is what I mean by like that wasn't pointless what he put in there when he was talking about his mom.
Yeah, but there's a lot of other pointless shit in there.
No,
like,
but that
hasn't hit every bar. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be honest.
No, listen.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm about to
the record. He spent half the record talking about other people.
Hey, can I explain to you why this bar goes to them directly, the whole thing? Because when he started from his mom, he brought that. I don't know what was said in Slim Anus because we're going backwards right now at this point. But from what I heard and from this, like again, I'm saying they took everything that M said and they didn't rebuttal it. They basically affirmed what he was saying. Is what now if. Say that song would have came out. Say the one we just listened to would have been the first diss, right? And now you got Marshall Mathers. All of this goes together because they were talking about his mom being a slut and a whore and all this. And he said
Kim.
They were, yes, but they brought up his mom too at one point.
But they were mostly focused on Kim.
I know, but they brought up his mom, and my point is he's already saying, yo, F my mom too. Like,
Yeah.
so he's calling out that's a rebuttal. That's a
Right.
like if they would. That's a jab.
What ICP was saying in the record after this, the first one we listened to,
Yeah.
was about Kim and how they said, I'm gonna kill that bitch. And
Right.
then you were on TV kissing her ass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
that's what they were talking. He wasn't talking about his mom. He was talking about Kim.
I know, but
they
at
brought
one
up
point,
their mom briefly.
but they did bring up their mom. That
right.
Yeah,
But
I
we
just
already
want
know that he hates his mom. We've been knowing that
right. So
since
to
before
me,
this record.
so that's my whole point. To me, that was pointless for ICP to put that in a third disc. It was just a waste of bars. It was
the second one, but yes.
Yeah, it's just a waste. Is my point.
But see, I think you're being biased because
How is that biased?
I've seen plenty of wasted bars in this one as well.
But I just explained how it's not wasted.
I understand how this one bar in particular
right.
is not. But he's just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? The whole time.
But it goes together with it. Like it all goes into something correlating to them. Like it's to a reference.
Calling him gay and how they like to have Marshall's dick in his ass, that works instead of the opposite. I think those are just filler bars anyway.
ICP did that first. ICP came out with the slim anus first. I haven't heard it yet. But so everything M is doing is called rebuttal, which I know you know what rebuttaling is, but
you would have to know what they were talking about that and to be this to be a rebuttal.
Right,
because
and that's why I
heard that record.
That's why I want to get to that.
He's just addressing stuff right now for you. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. All I'm saying is from the one we heard, which is after,
which would be a rebuttal.
But it wouldn't because they didn't.
That one came after this.
I'm saying I wish ICP would have rebutted more. I feel like they weren't rebuttaling. I feel like they were affirming everything. They weren't rebuttaling. That's my whole point. That's what I'm trying to say.
Like they weren't really affirming it because M hasn't gotten anything about Kim yet. He just talked about his mom and how he hates pop stars.
But the third song hasn't came out yet. Remember?
You know what I'm saying?
Remember that the third song hasn't came out yet.
Right, because that's what I'm saying is that not everything is rebuttal.
No,
even if it comes next.
Fact, I'm trying to explain to you. I don't know the slim anus yet. When I hear the song, then I will have more.
This song was made before the song we heard last time, so him saying this stuff is not a rebuttal.
No, it's not. No, I agree. Nothing I'm saying in this song is a rebuttal. What I'm explaining to you,
it might be. We have to listen to Slim Anus first.
Yes, it might be in Slim Anus, but I'm trying to get the point across to you to get you to understand that if ICP's song came out after this one, the one we just listened to, they should have rebutted more. Like I thought it was a better.
But they addressed everything in that song. They addressed his mom, Kim, the club, the paintballs.
But they didn't
all that shit.
They basically just
flyer.
To me, in my opinion, it seems like they just took what M said in this track and just basically doubled down on what M said on this track. It was like I thought when I first heard it, it sounded like a diss.
Specifically, we shot paintballs at your truck. ICP said you did not fucking do that. So to affirm that would be
He's not getting it, y'all. He's not getting it, y'all. Chris, he's not effing getting it, bro.
Means?
Do you know what
to affirm something, right? The ICP would do and be like, "Oh yeah, you did shoot paintballs at us." But they said you didn't do shit, and we didn't run out the back of no fucking club. You know what I'm saying? And M is saying you ran out the back of the club, and I shot paintballs at your shit.
Okay, so then you know what a rebuttal is because you just proved how ICP rebuttal M.
But ICP came out with that record after this one,
right?
So this dude is addressing some things. He's saying something, and then ICP was saying you didn't do shit.
All right, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna hold my thought. Hold on. I'm gonna hold my thought until after we get through this track, and until we get through Slim Anus, and then I'm gonna re-say what I'm saying because you're looking at it as you're looking at it opposite of what I'm trying to explain.
Because you're looking at it backwards.
No, you're looking at what I'm saying backwards. You're looking at what I'm trying to explain to you backwards.
First, you're listening to this one and saying this is rebuttals, and it's not rebuttals because this one was made first before the third record.
Again,
right? So when M says you ran out the back of the club and we shot paintballs at you, he said that first. He said that before, right?
So now you're telling me, you're explaining to me that you know what a rebuttal is and that you know that ICP rebutted Eminem. I agree with you. Yes, I agree. ICP took the paintball one and called out what M said and rebutted Eminem. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But now that you know that,
I already knew it because that's the third one made.
Yes, but
you're saying they didn't rebuttal enough things. And I'm telling you, they did.
Yes. I don't think so. I think 90% of it was not rebuttal.
They talked about his mom. They talked about the club. They talked about the fucking the damn flyer. Those are some major things that they pointed out through the whole track.
They had
the
some
other stuff
rebuttal.
Was just fluff talking shit.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying.
Okay, now just me and you are on the same page.
With the you might be wrestlers, but I'll knock you to both out. That's just fluff shit. We know M is not going to go physically fight anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Why does everyone keep saying that part too? That's a whole nother one too. But to stay back on topic. Okay, me and you are at the same page now. So let's finish this track because me and you are on the same page now at this point. I am just saying that they didn't rebuttal enough. And you think that they did. I think they didn't. You think they did enough of what they needed to do. I think they didn't. So now we have a good understanding of where everyone is at.
I mean, they could have went in deeper because they dedicated the whole track. Every bar was basically talking shit about Eminem. Half of this record right here was dedicated to mainstream motherfuckers.
No, it wasn't. It was.
And I understand he was gearing up to get to where he was. I understand this. You don't have to explain it to me again.
Yeah,
he geared up to that pop. You know what I'm saying? The whole front of that record was to gear up to that pop, and I ain't pop. We turn the underground around type shit. That's what he said.
I can't say anything about this part until I hear Slim Anus. I got to hear Slim Anus first. I have to hear Slim Anus first so I can know if what he tied in to Slim Anus. I have to hear that first. So I'm about to play the track, and we'll get back
these
to
backwards is fucked up, by the way.
I know. But that's where we're at.
These kids diss me and act like some big sissies. Oh, he just did some shit with Missy, so now he thinks he's too big to do some shit with him, so get busy. My fucking bitch mom suing for 10 million. She must want $1 for every pill I've been stealing. Shit, where the fuck you think I picked up the habit? All I had to do was go in the room and lift up a mattress. Which is it, bitch, Mrs. Briggs or Miss Mathers? It doesn't matter, your attorney Fred Gibson's a faggot. Talking about I fabricated my past. He's just aggravated, I won't ejaculate in his ass. So tell me, what the hell is a fella to do? For every million I make, another relative sues. Family fighting and fussing over who wants to invite me to supper. All of a sudden I got 90-some cousins. A half-brother and sister who never seen me or even bothered to call me until they saw me on TV. Now everybody's so happy and proud, I'm finally allowed to step foot in my girlfriend's house. Hey, and then to top it off, I walk to the newsstand, buy this cheap-ass little magazine with a food stamp. Skip to the last page, flip right fast, and what do I see? A picture of my big white ass. Okay, let me give you motherfuckers some help. Here, double XL. Now your magazine shouldn't have so much trouble to sell. Oh, fuck it, I'll even buy a couple myself. 'Cause I'm just Marshall Mathers.
He's saying you're using the clout. He's saying he's basically saying they're using clout. But again, I'm not going to speak until I hear Slim Anus. I got to hear Slim Anus.
I don't even think that whole last part was about ICP. He was talking about his family. He was talking about, let me help you sell some magazines, double XL. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't think that part was anything to do with ICP.
Yeah, I can't speak on it until I have to hear Slim Anus, because I haven't.
I'm going to be honest with you. ICP just over there talking shit. Like, Slim Anus is just basically telling him he's gay. You know what I'm saying? That's what these motherfuckers did back in the day. They ain't gonna be dropping no like, I seen you in a fucking, some kind of double X rated movie theater jerking off or something. You ain't gonna get no dirt like that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna happen. They're just basically talking shit.
Gotcha.
I think these two tracks that we just listened to was probably like the bulk of it. You know what I'm saying? And
we definitely did this wrong.
Talking shit.
Yeah.
You know.
I agree. I agree, but I still can't say anything until I hear Slim Manus. I have to hear Slim Manus first.
I'm just a regular guy. I don't know why all the fuss about me. Fuss about me. Nobody ever gave a fuck before. All they did was doubt me. Did was doubt me. Now everybody wanna run their mouth and try to take shots at me. Take shots at me. Because I'm just Marshall Mather. Marshall Mather. I'm just a regular guy. I don't know why all the fuss about me. Fuss about me. Nobody ever gave a fuck before. All they did was doubt me. Did was doubt me. Now everybody wanna run their mouth and try to take shots at me. Take shots at me.
Okay. So now we're gonna jump into Slim Manus, and I'm saying I need to hear Slim Manus. Yeah, facts. Pause. I need to hear Slim Manus though, because I need to see. I need to hear if.
If you think you're going to hear some salacious shit, it's not going to happen.
Hey, I can't doubt it until I hear it. I gotta hear it from my own ears first. I have to. So now
I mean, I'm all for it. Run it. You know what I'm saying?
Because I got to hear this one first to actually be able to see if anything, if M was saying more back to them than what it's sounding like. Because that is a little bit of bias. But at this point, look, I said I was going to probably be biased, but at this point,
yeah, you absolutely did.
Yeah, but at this point, I don't even think that part's what the part specifically of me. Like, I've heard enough M to know that M is very clever when he writes his track, and I am hoping that more of Marshall Mathers is a rebuttal to Slim Manus, but I could be wrong. But I don't know because I haven't heard it yet. So that's what I'm going to be looking for on this track in particular.
Good. I like that.
So let's get it.